This module covers recycle bin, the very specific, very special place within the Windows operating system, being responsible for storing stuff you maybe want to undelete later. It is not about deletion, because when it comes to the operating system itself, if I create a file, cd desktop, I will create a file, echo AAA into file 1.txt. The file appears. If I delete it, file 1.txt, it will disappear and it will not go into the recycle bin. Recycle bin is purely Explorer stuff. But as Explorer is the shell, the recycle bin is quite often used. If I recreate my file, let's call it this time file 2, then if I remove it from the Explorer level, for example from the context menu or using del key, you can clearly see the change of the recycle bin icon. By the way, it can be customized, and it went to recycle bin. If you go to the recycle bin, no rocket science, you can see there is a file 2 file originally coming from the desktop, and we have some information about this file, when it was deleted and what time it was originally modified. So you can try to undelete it from here. It is quite normal. I hope you know it and your end users know how to use it. But it would be like I would like to show you how we can dig into this information, because sometimes it may be tempting to analyze the content of the recycle bin. So I will go, I will switch to my admin session because additional permissions will be required for this, and within my C folder on root of my C drive, there is a dir C /a, there is a $recycle bin folder. Within the $recycle bin folder, $recycle bin, I have subfolders for every single seed being involved into some data deletion, and recycle bins are actually separated by the seed. So if I have different users with different seeds, every single user will have a separate recycle bin, which is not a rocket science, because well, it would be good if we can separate them. I can verify my seed, I can guess by the date and time, which is close to the current one, or I can use QMI /all and clearly read my seed, which is ending with 1001. So this is my recycle bin, and it inside contains some data, making it empty within an icon. So again, I will dir it and then as my seed and /a. And here you can see what is going inside. Desktop ini is a special file telling Explorer how to behave. I can display it, type. It actually contains a registered class responsible for displaying it, and it contains an information about the name, because it is a recycle bin within the English version of the operating system. But if you switch to some other language, it will change the language. It will change its name. It will be no longer recycle bin. So this desktop ini file contains information how to call it in different language versions without actually renaming the folder itself, especially if the name of the folder, which is $recycle bin, maybe resembles somehow the name of the recycle bin, but it's just a coincidence. But the real data here, it is about those two files. I have one file within my recycle bin and two files here responsible for its content. And for every single deleted file, you will obtain a set of two files being stored. And the name is, maybe like I should select it like this. The name of the file within recycle bin folder is random, it contains the original extension, it contains the random name, and it starts with either $I and $R. And one of those is the original file, and another one is metadata about the fact of the deletion. So I will start with type, and I will type the content. I will use command line, which is good enough, $R. With the $R, you can see the original content of the file I put into it before the deletion. The file was created, if you still remember it, F7. Well, it happened here in this console. This is how the file was created, and you can see those 4A letters copied into file2.txt and 4A letters plus some other stuff due to the echo command and the way how file is stored is here. But anyway, the original file content is within $R file. When it comes to $I, it is about the metadata. So you can see some binary metadata, and you can see the original location of the file. So if you delete a file and from the Explorer and it goes to recycle bin, there is information about its original name, because it is put into the flat $recycle bin seed place. But every single content has a pair $R, and the $I contains the information about the deletion. Here within $I, you can try to easily try to figure out about those metadata stuff. It is actually the date and time related to the deletion and to the data of the object. Of course, as always, internally within Windows, it is stored as a number of ticks since 1601, but anyway, it is relatively easy to be analyzed.